Hey, everybody. Welcome back to A Late Show. Let's say hi to our friend, Mr. John Baptiste. Hello, John.
Hi, Stephen. What's going on, man?
Well, it's a strange and troubling time. I'm sure you've already seen that the grand jury in Kentucky has not returned any indictment or charges against the police who shot Breonna Taylor.
It's a tough day.
Yeah. Right now, there are protesters in the street. As we're taping this right now, the curfew has not been instituted yet. I think that's probably in about a half an hour, something like that. So I certainly hope things stay peaceful. I hope there isn't, God forbid, any further loss of life. But you cannot deny the people the right to go out there and protest against an obvious injustice.
Absolutely. I think we have to rage. We have to rage in love, but we have to stand up for the values of our humanity. And our life matters more than matters. It's divine. And I don't think that this is something that we can ever let become normal. It cannot be normalized. I find it hard to speak to this because it feels surreal to me. It feels like something that we shouldn't have to deal with ever, and yet we've dealt with it over and over again.
And presently, all over the country. I mean, one of the reasons why this is a critical moment in taking action, protesting, as you say, raging with love against this sort of thing, is that it's not just Kentucky. It's all over the United States.
Yes.
These sort of things happen in every community, and that's how it becomes normalized unless people do take to the streets. Unless people do go vote and vote out the people who will stand for this and say that this is law and order. This isn't law and order.
No.
This is disorder by a misapplication or a selective application of law.
Absolutely. We need to reform and rethink not just the police department, but the ways that we approach the policies that govern us. And that starts with voting and putting the right people with the right hearts and the right intentions for our people in office. So please, everybody, go out and vote, go out and protest, and you'll see me out there with you.
John, do you have anything that is in your heart right now to play?
Oh, soon I will be done with the trouble of the world, the trouble of the world, the trouble of the world.
Thank you, John. John Baptiste, everybody. You know, folks, with the tragedy that is the COVID infection and all the deaths here in the United States and how it's raging, it's important at times to look for the happy stories that might exist, even having to do with the coronavirus. And I'm glad to say that right now there is one. It turns out researchers in Finland are now training coronavirus sniffing dogs. Wait a second, dogs can detect the virus? Boy, I sure am glad every day I have a nurse shove a foot-long swab up my nose until it punctures my temporal lobe and then just swishes it around. Sure, it scraped away a few memories, but Mrs. Harrison wasn't that great of a third-grade teacher anyway, as far as I can remember. Before they release the hounds worldwide, the Finns want to make sure the dogs are good boys and girls. So right now, the pups are limited to a pilot program at Helsinki Airport. My God, they're letting the dogs be pilots? But, I understand. That's it. Okay, but apparently, it works great. They say the dogs can detect COVID-19 with close to 100% certainty, and it goes to the full 100% if the infected person also has a hot dog in their pocket. Here's one reason the dogs are so promising. The current standard in coronavirus testing is something called a polymerase chain reaction, or PCR test. But it looks like dogs may actually be better at spotting coronavirus infections than PCR and antibody tests. And they can also find people that are not yet PCR positive, but will become PCR positive within a week. Dogs can tell the future? Quick, somebody ask the dogs how the presidential debates go. Does Trump loom over Biden like a gargoyle? Does Biden ask his supporters to telephone a website? I need to prepare emotionally. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Steve, let's see the dogs. Okay, But before we do, keep in mind that I know you love dogs, but these are working dogs. And I'm sure that these virus sniffers are all no-nonsense, stoic. Oh my God, who's a good boy? Who's going to save thousands of lives? You are. Yes, you are. I don't know what's more upsetting. That dog is doing more to prevent the spread of coronavirus than our president, or that doesn't surprise me at all. Here's how the process at the airport will work. Passengers swab their skin with a wipe, which they then will drop into a cup to be given to one of the dogs to check. Then the dog goes, ooh, a cup. I hope it has chicken in it. I love chicken. It tastes yummy, and it means my owner loves me. And, oh man, it's just another piece of cotton. Negative. That was disappointing. I guess I'm never gonna get chicken. Ooh, a cup. I hope it has chicken in it. We'll be right back with a very good boy, Jeff Daniels.